Hey, my still standing friend. It's Di, and welcome to the Still Standing podcast. This space was created for women who have lived through a chapter that she would have never chosen and is still trying to figure out who she is on the other side of it. So take a breath, settle in, and step into your own shoes. I can't wait for you to hear this episode. Listen, there's been something I've been meaning to tell you, and it involves my boobs. After breast cancer surgery, trying to find a bra that felt good all day can feel like a second job that I didn't apply for. But I finally found one that is soft and supportive and flattering and does not make me want to rip it off by lunchtime. It's from Handful. Handful makes an all-day flattering sports bra, and it's designed to lift without wires, and it's flattering without flattening, which I love, and it fits like a dream. It has serious support and buttery soft comfort with adjustable straps, removable pads, and none of the digging and pinching like I normally could have in a sports bra. And honestly, I wore it all day because it was so comfortable. I have an exclusive discount for you too. So go to handful.com and use the code 1969 for 30% off any product. That's handful.com, code 1969. I do earn commission when you use my code, so when you shop, you're also supporting me and the show. Your boobs deserve better, and frankly, so do you. Now, this story makes me laugh so hard I could pee my pants, which is ironic because a bathroom is exactly where this disaster began. And when I mean disaster, I don't mean a cute little moment where I walked out with lipstick on my teeth or my hair doing something brave against its will. Nope. I mean, I walked out of a public restroom with a full toilet paper tail trailing behind me like my butt had just got married. It was basically a bridal veil coming out of my pants. And I wish I could tell you that this was just one incident. I wish I could sit here with dignity and say, what a strange and isolated thing that happened to young Diane one time in the 1990s. But no, it happened to me more than once. Because apparently some women have a signature perfume, some women have a signature color, mine's red, and someone have a signature cocktail. I, evidently, have a signature bathroom incident. And today, we're talking about confidence, control, old fears, public humility, and a very important still standing lesson that sometimes the things you do to protect yourself become the thing that's dragging behind you. So picture this. I'm on a date with my 90s college boyfriend, the one I transferred colleges for, which already tells you my decision-making skills were wearing perfume, hope, and possibly too much Wet n Wild lip gloss. We'd saved up for a nice dinner and a movie, so naturally I wore a hot pink neon jumper. Because nothing says romance like dressing like a highlighter with commitment issues. This was an outfit, not clothing, and this outfit, it was a project. Putting it on and taking it off required the flexibility of a gymnast, the patience of a saint, and possibly a small backstage crew to get in and out of it. You do not simply use the bathroom in a jumper. You negotiate with it. After the movie, I ran to the restroom. And when I say ran, I meant I entered the stall knowing that I was about to participate in a private wardrobe survival challenge. There was no casual peeing here. This was strategy. There was balance. And there was absolutely regret. Regret that I even wore this jumper. There was that little moment when you stare at the stuff you own and think, I chose this tonight on purpose? But I handled it. I got myself back together, hair bouncing, smile glowing, full 1990s confidence restored. And as I walked out to meet my boyfriend, I felt something fluttering behind me. Actually, when the door opened as I exited the movies, a draft of air must have been, and I saw just something out of the corner of my eye. And I wasn't quite sure what it was. Now, in my mind, I thought, oh, look at me. It's probably confidence, or at least trying to be. It wasn't confidence. It was toilet paper. A long white ribbon trailing from the back of my jumper like a sash with poor choices. And my boyfriend just stared at me. Of course, leaving the movies, you're not the only people out there. So multiple people are watching all of this unfold. And you know that stare when someone is trying to process what they're seeing, but they're also trying to decide whether the relationship is strong enough for honesty? We've been dating since high school, so I mean, he saw a thing or two in his time with me. So that stare, I thought, okay. At first, I thought maybe there was lipstick on my teeth, or maybe my hair had gone all full 90s tornado, and it was crazy that wind in the doorway. Maybe the neon jumper had finally reached maximum voltage and was affecting his vision. I don't know. But no, I had a full toilet paper tail flapping proudly in the breeze. Not one discrete little piece, not a square, not a tiny classy square that could be handled with dignity. No, it was a trail, like a train. It was a bathroom banner. And if there'd been a big gust of wind, it could have held a parade. So now you might be wondering, Di, how does something like that even happen? Well, let me tell you. I am a chronic toilet seat coverer everywhere. Neighbors' houses, dorm bathrooms, hotels, restaurants, public spaces, of course. And basically, if a non-relative's butt cheek has touched it, I'm layering it like I'm preparing a guest room for royalty. Why? Because I grew up being told you could get crabs or herpes or even pregnant or get every STD known to man from a toilet seat. Now, was that science solid? Probably not. But it came from my mom, and I believed her. And that fear was deeply installed in my nervous system by her. So absolutely, those warnings do not arrive as casual suggestions. They arrive like public service announcements from women who had seen things. Do not sit on that seat. Hover over it. Line it with toilet paper and protect yourself. And listen, I respect the woman who taught me caution. And she was doing what she knew. Although I didn't think all the facts were there, but she was trying to keep me safe. And at the time, bathroom trauma, it was real. But little Diane took that message and built a whole restroom protocol. So yes, I created my own toilet paper tail. I was not the victim of a restroom malfunction. I was the architect, the engineer, and the general contractor of my own humiliation. And just when you think this would only happen once in a lifetime, nope, it happened again at our golf country club. Which somehow makes it worse because Country clubs already have a tone, and everything feels a little more polished, a little more tucked in, and we don't have incidents like this in the bathrooms here, Diane. And yet there I was, again, walking out of the bathroom with toilet paper apparently trying to leave with me. This time Sean was there, and I was laughing before I could even explain what happened. Because there are moments when your own life becomes so ridiculous that the only reasonable thing is to start losing it in public. He looked at me like, what is happening? And I had to tell him through the laughter, this was not the first time that this has happened to me. So imagine the look on his face. Because every marriage has layers. Some couples discover secret debt, some discover hidden hobbies, and some discover that their spouse puts empty boxes back into the pantry like a criminal. Sean discovered I have a reoccurring toilet paper tail problem. And honestly, that is intimacy. Not the candlelight kind, the real kind. The kind where someone learns you're the most ridiculous pattern and still agrees to be seen with you at the country club. So here's what it taught me. There are things in life that will humble you so fast, you don't even have time to protect your dignity. Shoes might elevate the outfit, but toilet paper, that'll humble you real quick. And honestly, isn't that life? We try so hard to be careful. We take precautions. We plan ahead. We put protective layers around ourselves because somewhere along the line, somebody told us that could go wrong. Don't get hurt. Don't look foolish. Do not trust too much. Do not risk it. Do not sit on that toilet seat or you may leave pregnant with herpes. So we build systems. I built a whole toilet paper system. I use it every time I go into a public or non-household, my household, bathroom. I've learned to overprepare and overthink, and we all do it. We armor up, and we try to control every possible outcome. And then life says, oh, that's cute. Let me throw you this. Because control's not always about doing things safely. Sometimes the thing that we do to protect ourselves becomes the thing that's dragging behind us, like toilet paper. And I know that sounds deep for a story about a bathroom and me and the issues that I have with toilet paper, but hang in here with me for a moment. This is where the still standing method sneaks in, because this is an honest inventory moment. Sometimes we ask ourselves, what am I protecting myself from? Is this precaution still helping me? Or is it just something I learned a long time ago that I've never questioned? Maybe your version is not toilet paper. Maybe your version is saying yes when you want to say no. Or maybe it's staying busy so that you don't have to feel anything. Maybe it's making jokes about anyone before they can see that you're hurt. Maybe it's keeping your expectations low so disappointment cannot sneak up on you. Could it be checking every emotional toilet seat in your life before you let yourself sit down and rest? Okay, so listen, because some precautions are wise, and of course boundaries are good. But fear-based living can be sneaky. That hand sanitizer, little bottles that are everywhere, addicting, right? It can convince you that every layer needs to be protected. And even when some of those layers are just old stories stuck within you. And sometimes healing looks like noticing what you're still dragging behind you, laughing at it absurdly, pulling it off, and continuing to move forward. Not perfectly, and not without embarrassment, of course, as I pull the toilet paper out of the back of my jumper and roll it into a ball in my hand, acting like nothing happened. But that's what I did, and I moved forward. And I'm still strutting through life, and I'm still standing. And you are too. You can do it. So here's a good practical reset. Number one is notice the layer. Ask yourself, what am I doing automatically because I was taught to be afraid? Number two is name the original fear. Was it embarrassment, rejection, failure? Could it be loss or being judged or being unsafe? Someone else's voice may be louder than your own knowing, and it's affecting you. Number three, ask whether it still serves you. Some protection is wisdom, some protection is outdated programming, wearing sensible shoes. Is mine outdated? Perhaps. But now I think it's just a habit I don't even think about. Number four is just remove one unnecessary layer. Not all of them, just one. Say the honest thing, ask for help, and let yourself rest and stop over-explaining. Make the choices without checking the emotional bathroom stall 7 times. And number five, just keep walking. Fix it, laugh if you can, and keep going. Dignity is lovely, but momentum matters too. So where are you in your life that you are layering protection because of something that you were taught, something you survived, or maybe something that you're afraid might happen again? And is that protection still serving you? Or is it trailing behind you like toilet paper coming out of a neon jumper? If this story made you laugh, cringe, or immediately check the back of your pants, welcome, because you're my people, and I love it. And if you're in a chapter where life has humbled you or surprised you or left you trying to pull yourself together in public, then I'm happy that you're here. If you go to thestepintomyshoes.com, you'll find all sorts of freebies that's going to be wonderful for you. There's books and meditations and courses and things to just get through these moments that we have in life that are life splits or hiccups or anything like that. So find that all at stepintomyshoeshere.com. And thank you for being here with me. Thank you for bringing your life into this space, the polished parts and the messy parts, and apparently the bathroom parts. And remember, life might change the chapter. Life might humble the outfit, and life might even attach a toilet paper tail to your confidence. But you still get to laugh and fix it and walk away in great shoes. Some moments you collapse, some moments you rise, and sometimes still standing is the bravest thing you do all day. Thank you so much for spending the time with me on Still Standing with Diane Six. I do not take it lightly that you press play, especially when life already has you juggling 47 different things, one missing charger, and possibly a school email that has already ruined your day. This podcast really does feel like an extension of the whole Still Standing community. The stories, the laughs, and the, oh, thank God it's not just me moments. And the reminder that life can split wide open. And somehow here we are, still standing, still slightly annoyed, but standing. If this episode made you laugh, think, tear up, roll your eyes in recognition, or at me, text a friend who needs to hear this. I would love for you to stay connected. Don't forget to leave a quick review. It makes a huge difference, and it helps this show reach more people, especially the ones walking through a chapter they did not choose. and needing a little humor and honesty and proof that they're not doing this all alone. Until next time, take a breath, put one foot in front of the other, and remember, life splits, but you can still stand. Bye now.